Michael. Oh, dude. What's this? It's looking good. Michael.
Something down the way.
Let's build a pond. Alright guys, so right now we're heading to the pet store. I'm getting everything that I don't have for this pond. This pond is 120 gallons, so it's not the biggest thing ever, but when you keep in mind we're putting baby flowerhorns the size of the tip of a toothpick. I mean, these fish are so small, it's gonna be an oasis for them. I'm getting live plants. I'm gonna get like 65, maybe 70 pounds of rocks, there's gravel. Be getting 2 heaters, 4 filters, probably the 60-gallon sponges. Because we are using that tote, well, it's not really a tote, it's kind of like an ICB container, but the plastic on it is so thick. So I won't be able to put a hang on the back filter on it, which that's not the end of the world. The only thing I'm gonna have to figure out is lighting. I have a couple lights laying around, so we might use some of those. Regardless, I'm really not too worried. Because like I said in the video after this, most likely I'll be putting babies in there. The babies haven't been born yet. My female flowerhorn, she's looking like she will be ready to breed here pretty soon. But I am going to Colorado next week, so I'd like to do that beforehand. You guys will see it regardless. I do have a batch of fish I could put in there, but it's only 20 fish and it's not worth putting that little amount in such a large space. Anyways, we will fast forward to when we're at the store. It would cut to see where he goes, turtle.
Am I not turtly enough for the Turtle Club?
$252 later, we're on our way back now. We got a whole lot of stuff to do, but the end result is what we are looking for. It's going to look fantastic.
Yes, sir.
These flowerhorn babies are going to be living in luxury. So we'll fast forward to that. See you guys. All right, guys. Today's the day. We are building the pond. I'm really excited for this. I've always wanted to do something of this nature. So today we got 75-pound of rocks. Obviously, I don't want to have the whole pound per rock per gallon ratio. I do it but with sand, but with rocks, I don't like always doing that. If you have like a natural aquarium, you know, ecosystem type of deal, by all means, you know, do a pound per gallon. But today we're not doing that. I'll probably use about 90 pounds. So this is what is going to be the pond, but it's not this one, it's the one under it.
Oh my gosh.
So a couple of things need to happen. One, we have to get this out of here, which I had to take my door off, I had to take my door trim off, and we dented some things along the process, you know, back in October. So these were not fun to get in. I'm hoping it will be way less of a hassle to get out. We'll see.
Yeah.
And then we're not done there, because once we take this, I'm gonna put this in storage, and we're going to be cutting open this one. So essentially, I'm gonna be cutting pretty much a nice little square. I think this would be kind of cool to keep as like a, you know, you could like look in and see everything. The camera here, time lapse, all sorts of stuff. I think it'd be just cool. So I'm gonna leave this little nub. Essentially, I'm gonna be cutting this. We're gonna put rocks and everything in the bottom. I got a 400 watt heater. It's rated for 130 gallons. This is 120 gallons, but also it's probably not gonna be all the way full. So I think we're good on that. I got 3 60-gallon filters going in this. I won't be able to put a hang on the back filter. I think I said that when I was driving or something, but so I'm just gonna try and overfiltrate. This tub is gonna, well not tub, this mini pond is gonna be getting a lot of water changes. Yeah, I'm really not too worried about filtration. I did put some, I'm gonna be putting some weeping moss and some Java moss in there. Anyone who's ever had those knows that it grows like wildfire, and it's kind of what I'm looking for. Yeah, you know, we're gonna get to it. All right, so what I'm doing now, guys, is I'm actually drilling pretty much, I'm getting these holes as close as I can, and I'm wiggling the bit along it, because this, if you try to just go directly in, you're gonna just burr and cut everything, and it just makes it more dangerous.
Oh shit, dude.
I think I did a good job.
Look at that. That was really good.
Alright guys, so now we're going to do one of the final steps for us today, actually. Always wash your stuff. Always wash it. All this is just right out of the bag, so that's why you really want to stir it up as well as you can. Do it a couple times, because you really don't know what's in there, but it's dirty, you know, you want to clean it. We're starting to put our rocks in. Anything that gets caught, you can just scoop out of the net. So what we're not doing is we're not putting fish in it right away. My plan is to put Big Guy in with her again. Bring those guys. I want to get as much as I possibly can. Now that means that I might have to call a lot. You know, it's the name of the game. I just think giving them this oasis would just be nuts. I mean, they're gonna have. Well, it's not even. You know, it's not even but I can just see what I'm gonna do. That looks awesome. Obviously it has to settle, and I'm going to put prime in. There we go. Just gonna let that sit. I gotta get a new light for it, obviously. I'm gonna put this Java moss and weeping moss in here in just a little bit. Because the idea is I want this to just grow wild. Now I have a piece of wood to put in here. I got some rocks. It's gonna look really cool. I'll be able to slide my GoPro down here, you know, all over, but I'm gonna get some really cool shots. Once the tank gets up and going and, you know, things are growing, I am probably gonna get another bag of rocks, because I think I forgot about the ridges at the bottom, and it took a lot to fill those. So it'll be good, but I'm gonna get a new light, and this is temporary. It's on a slope. It's hard to tell from here, but those are not leaning this way. They're sitting more like this. I just absolutely cannot wait to breed these guys again. But I'm gonna breed them. She actually might be getting ready to lay, which I'm hoping, if she is, she hurries up, because I can get everything set up, but in 4 days I go on vacation. So I'd like her to get to it, but wait, if I have to wait till I get back, that's no big deal. Everything's looking fantastic. Now we had a couple name recommendations for this guy in the last video. One of them was Lucius. I'm actually gonna list like right here, like best name suggestions, right? Oh, Montu was one of them. I'm gonna put like best name suggestions right here. But I mean, I love this dude. Here is a future breeder female. She lays eggs all the time for me. She is just a little small, so goal is to get her. She is the daughter of Big Guy down there. But the goal is to get her real big. Preferably, 5 to 6 inches would be pretty much ideal. And let me introduce you to the quickest developing little guy I've ever seen. So bright. Look at that. Full head covered. Beautiful fish. I mean, this guy's under 2 inches. I don't know how to explain it. He's barely under 2 inches. He's growing, but he's growing in every direction. Look at that. Oh my. Whole bunch of babies. And here's your older brother. Now Fiji, I don't know if it made it in the last video, but Fiji was the very first baby produced from him. Sometimes when cichlids have babies, they have what's called a dud batch, and you can get a couple fry from it, but you won't be getting anything close to a full batch. When they're sexually mature early on, sometimes not everything is gonna be fertile, or not every egg is gonna be able to be fertilized. But just the fact that 6 eggs hatched, and he happened to be the only one who made it to adulthood out of them. I had 3 and 2 got caught in a filter because I raised him with guppy fry because he was same size, and it worked very well. That's actually one of the reasons I wanted to try this with the environment of letting kind of moss and having wood and rocks. I want it to be as natural as possible because I think in their early development, I think it can help a lot because they're able to constantly feed. If you have live organisms in the tank, there's going to be a bunch of stuff growing and it's just constant food. So I think that's good, and I'll test my theory. It may not work. I have a good confidence that it will. Now this is what you call very high potential. The fins are developing. Now this is one of the golden-based composts. Fins are developing. Perfectly straight line. Well, he's gonna fade though, so it doesn't really matter, but it's good because that means he will grow. There'll be no curve. All right, I'm gonna put this Java moss in. Okay, ready to go. Put that out there. Kind of want it to grow like chunks. Now there's a really good chance that there's snail eggs in here. I'm not complaining because the baby flower horns I put in here